Well, again, I'm out for a nice foxing. Tonight I've come down to my little sort of shooting range that I've got here. So I've got a cabin all set up, and it's a great spot here for foxes. Now there's a pheasant shoot on this farm, and he started to lose quite a few birds to foxes, so I've come down for a little sit out this evening and see if we can knock one or two over. So I've got with me the Stellar 3. This is the SQ50L thermal rifle scope. Got it mounted here on my Mauser M12 243. So it should be an ideal sort of setup for these kind of open hills where sometimes you need to stretch the range a little bit further. So let's have a quick look at the Stellar scope. Now, if this isn't something that you're familiar with, this is the obviously the third generation of the Stellar thermal rifle scopes from HikMicro. They've improved these scopes quite a bit over the time that they've been out. So we've got a much better button configuration on the top there, 30mm tube, very good quality sensor in here. This is a sub 15 net D sensor. We've also got the main feature of this scope, which is a built-in LRF, or laser rangefinder I should say, built into the front lens, 50mm front lens. It's got a little laser rangefinder built into the top of that. Combined with that, we've also got an internal ballistic calculator on here. So it really is a clever little scope. It's very much like the Alpex night vision scopes, the Alpex 4K LRF. It's basically the same as this, but a thermal version of it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to putting it to the test this evening. So far I've had a quick sort of play around with it. It looks very sharp. I've got it zeroed at 100 metres, and I've put the ballistics in there as well. So if we do get a shot that's a little bit further out, then hopefully we can just use the hold off on that and score a hit. Anyway, without further ado, it's already starting to get dark. It's just dusk now, and it's sort of prime time for foxes, so we'll keep our eyes peeled. So I've got Habroks as well with me this evening. Again, HikMicro. And we've got quite a few rabbits out there, but I'm not seeing any foxes just yet, but we'll keep eyes peeled, see what comes along. So I'll just have a little play around with the scope there. It's got several colour palettes on there, one of which is a green monochrome, which I quite like that one. That's quite smart. So I'm kind of torn between using that black hot or the white hot. You've also got red hot on there, fusion, and a red monochrome as well. So you've got a good selection of colour palettes on there, and you can customise it as well and make it sort of set the display to however you want it. You've got a nice round display on it. Yeah, 30mm objective, so 30mm tube, sorry. So you can use a quick release mount like I've got here. So I've got a one-piece Sportsmatch quick release mount on there, which is ideal. It means I can swap that out and stick a day scope on there if I want to. Ideal little set up this. So yeah. Right, we've got a fox that's just dropped down into the little bowl just below me. So I'm going to go out the front of the cabin and just see if I can get to the edge and have a look, see if he's down there. Hey! Well, there we go. First fox for the evening down. That was about 110, 120 yards. I didn't even bother ranging out, just knocked it over. Straight down though, excellent. Right, well, that one's not going anywhere. So I'll pick that up a bit later, get back in the cabin and keep an eye out, see if any more come along. So typical foxing scenario there. I spotted what I thought may have been a fox out on the bank here, and I've just walked all along the bank here and it turned out to be a badger. I couldn't really see it properly, it was in a bit of nettles and that, and so I thought I'd walk out and have a look. Well, I've just done that, looked back towards the cabin, and I've just seen what was definitely a fox going over the top of the hill back towards the farmhouse. So I'm gonna just keep hiking back this way over the top of the hill and see if I can catch up with it on the other side of the bank. So it's far from an ideal night to be walking around with that full moon like that. It's not even see it on the camera, but it's almost like daylight walking about. We'll go and have a look anyway. So that fox at the moment, he's on the top of the hill here and he's a bit kind of skylined at the moment. He's just working his way down very slowly, but I've got the farmer's house at the minute practically right behind, so I need to wait for him to come past that down the bank, have a bit of ground above him and I might get a chance for a shot. No, my luck, he'll probably go back over the hill. Here he comes. Hello, cheeky. There we go, fox number 2 down. That one, he was, it seems to take bloody ages for him to come down the bank, but eventually he did come down, and I just had a bit of bank behind him, just give him a quick shout, and he stopped and looked. I thought for a minute, I just kind of pulled just very slightly and pulled a little bit high, and I thought I missed him over the top for a second, but it hit him probably just sort of like upper part of the chest, sort of top of the back, and he just dropped him. Well, it dropped him really nice. So second fox down. Certainly gives a good vantage point from up here in the cabin. I can see all the way down this valley and I can cover quite a big area of ground. And Habroks, they do a pretty good job of picking stuff out at distance. When you zoom in, yeah, they do pixel out a little bit, but it's a digital device, it's going to, but overall they're a lot sharper than most thermal devices on the market, and you can zoom right in and kind of ID stuff at quite a distance. Oh, here we go, we've got another one out here. So I've just been watching what I thought was a fox, which had gone along the fence up the top of the bank there and laid down, and he's just stood up, turned around and laid back down again. It's definitely a fox, so I'm going to walk out and see if I can sneak up on that and get a shot. Hopefully if I go down and round through the valley here and up the track, I should be able to get a shot. sticks with me as well. Be careful not to put a foot down any rabbit holes on them here. Little bunnies have dug right into the bank along here, so I have to be a bit careful. Hey! 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 Well, that was pretty clinical. Just gave him a little shout, just get him put his head up, and he just looked up, lights out. So I think that's probably going to be it for this evening, so I'll walk out and pick that one up. That's a lump of a fox. A beautiful coat. Yeah, I thought I did just hit that a little bit high. I did. And this one over here. This is the first one. I'm truly dead. Straight in the chest there. The dog fox that one. Excellent. Well, that was a great result. 3 foxes down this evening. Very impressed with the Stellar rifle scope. Really nice and sharp. Excellent bit of kit that, and Habroks as well. I've been using these for quite a while now, so no surprise there. I'm very happy with them. But yeah, overall a good night, I reckon. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and don't forget to subscribe.